1 people's in and 3 thumbs up. How the fuck does that work? Carl Allen's in. Vincent's here. Lee Harris is in. How the hell do we get to 1 people and 5 thumbs up? Or am I not fucking... That's what it shows on my end. Hey, there we went. 5 and 6. We're still upside down. Never mind. Daniel Barry's in. Steven Smith's here. It was tool truck day, so now I got a drink. Never mind. That's done, minus some fluids and stuff. Fluids on a test drive. Then the tool truck showed up, so. We hit the thumbs up before commenting, Rick. I improvised there for you because it didn't even show that you were here before you hit the thumbs up, but I appreciate you. Motorin's in. How's motoring today? Getting you, not so bad. I'll go over here so I can put some shit away. I just have a massive bowl of chili for dinner, so drinking's not probably my strong suit, but I had plenty before, so I started drinking right before the tool truck showed up. Did he say he put a new motor in? It's in there. Edward's in. Steven Smith wants to know if motoring's feeling better. Y'all can't keep dragging this shit on. You gotta drink it off. Get over it. Fuck. Did you get Snap-ons? No. Fuck Snap-on. They're just a bunch of little bitches anyway. They do cry easy, though, which is kind of funny. I'm not at the point in my life where I feel like making people cry, but if you're going to, I'm not going to make it better for you. Did you get a longer extension? No, fuck, I forgot to ask about that. He started giving me free shit. Well, I gave him a bunch of money, and then he gave me free shit, so I don't know if it was free. Anyway, forgot about the extension. He might make it around in here. We'll find out. He's probably busy doing things, making another child. Gonna get a new car. Why would I get a new car? I don't even drive to work. How are you doing today? Good enough, and you? Blowing my nose quite often, otherwise I feel fine. That must mean it's breaking up. I'm leaving the chat. It quit. I don't know. Soul Survivor. I wouldn't be so sure. Never mind. Also, wrong way to spell soul, but unless you got one leg, never mind. If you were an amputee, that would be the right way to spell it. Anyway, it's been a long day. Sure fucking has. What type of GMC do you got sitting area? Is there a pickup or a Yukon? What? Please tell me you were not retarded enough to do speech text, but not intelligent enough to proofread the shit before you send it. Know how to use question marks, have no idea how to put a question in context. Anyway, customer buy new engine? Nope, customer buy used engine. So if used engine's a shitbox, then it's their problem, not mine. Anyway, I didn't buy it. How you change the ECU system on a GMC? Engine control unit? I assume is what you're talking about. Anyway. Like the scissor jack doesn't take up a lot of space. Absolutely. Mullet Man, you've asked me this 100 fucking times, and you're going to get ducked for sure. Almost 1 year sober, man. Quitter. I mean, congratulations. Never mind. That was bad. Family persuaded me. I would have ditched the family. You had a better time anyway. Never mind. My ECU system had blown while I tried replacing a V12 engine in my GMC. 10 seconds later, my V12 split in two. Oh, you're fucking retarded. Time to go. I don't even have the mental capacity to fucking... Nope. What time is it where you are? I don't know. Time for beer. Shut the fuck up. Do you check the time? I probably should more often. Got him out of here quick. My dad bought me a truck for my birthday today. Congratulations. You're fucking old and also can't stand on your own 2 feet, and your daddy had to buy a truck for you. So, good looking out. Dang, who pissed in your Cheerios, bro? Pissed in my Cheerios? It's called fucking reality, dickhead. You never faced reality in your life? Rick has the roast on today. Whatever you want to call it, I'm here for it. I'm a Mopar tech. I feel it, dog. Is that why you decided your screen name was going to be Airsoft? Didn't even grow up in an age of BB guns. Telling me you're fucking 24 without telling me you're 24. Shit. Airsoft my ass. Just shoot yourselves, shoot each other with BB guns and grow the fuck up. CH, this isn't nothing. Rick is just starting the fire. Wait till it gets going. Good if you want to see a real roast. I mean... It's there's two sides. Last night I was working my ass trying to make a little money. This night I'm drinking and having a good time, and everybody's either butthurt because I'm working and not paying attention to them, or because I'm drinking and making fun of them. shut the fuck up and listen or fucking leave. I don't care. Fuck. Anyway. I'm actually 24. See? Shotgun a beer. Does it look like I need a shotgun beers to catch up to the rest of you fucking retards? Probably. Never mind. Can't hate, you're perfectly on point. I appreciate you. Sorry for your luck on being a Mopar tech. God damn. Flat rate? Hourly? What you doing for pay? Probably sucks either way. To be fair, I spent 20 years in prison too. Ford prison, not Chrysler prison, but or Stellantis prison. Anyway, sipping on Banquet. Can't argue with Banquet. I got hams. It's my go-to. Rolfson, or Ruloff, or however the hell you say your name. Fly with a guarantee, but up here in Alaska, we have a law that says warranty has to pay pro-demand time. What the hell is pro-demand? I use Mitchell. Pro-demand. No shit, you got a law against that? Fucking warranty time? Bullshit. I'm way too many Mick Ultras deep right now. What's the project? Please tell me you're transitioning. Never mind. And I've never said that to anyone in my life. You're drinking Mick Ultras? You don't know what the project is? It's called fucking testosterone. Never mind. Basically just Mitchell, but yeah, warranty can't say an engine pays 11 hours anymore as long as Protoman has time for it. Perfect. So like Mitchell doesn't have a shop time and a warranty time. If you checked that recently, they got rid of it. Glad your shop is outside the nuclear blast zone. Just stock up on beer and you'll be fine. I don't even know what that means. If we're going to nuclear war, we may as well get everybody. Fuck it. Also, if you're paranoid about that shit's out of your control because you're here, and I guarantee you don't have the pay scale to make those decisions, so you shouldn't fucking worry about it. Any more than you should worry about an asteroid hitting the fucking planet and we becoming the last dinosaurs, if you know what I mean. Probably don't know history that much. Anyway. I'm straight vodka ice kind of guy. I bet. The hell you have against ultras? What's your go-to? Coors junk, Bud Light junk? All set with Bush? No, hams. Hams, the beer refreshing. From the land of sky blue waters. And everything against ultra. It is literally, I'm pretty sure they just filtered it out of a fucking urinal. Mostly for STDs and, anyway, maybe not. I'm pretty sure most of you motherfuckers that drink that shit already have them anyway. Never mind. Wow. Law of averages. Probably got them from each other. Probably shouldn't have done this tonight. Jacob Metcalf's in. It's a little better than Natural Light. That's his boyfriend's name. Never mind. How about some Colt 45 malt liquor? I don't care what you call her. Never mind. You like vodka, Rick? No. I like bourbon, but apparently that doesn't seem like a good idea tonight. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. Seems like I'm spicy enough as it is. It's pronounced caterpillar. I don't know how you decided that needed to be pronounced, but sure. That was a 10. It wasn't bad, but I'm pretty sure there was a chili bean in there or two. Never mind. What job are you doing at the moment? Roasting people on the fucking internet, in case you didn't notice. What's the heat behind you? Profit. What's the heat behind you? Liability. Never mind. Debt. See the GMC on the rack. Got mechanic coming. I would be said alleged mechanic. Or the fuck around and find out that tries hard. They used to think Minnesota was cool. Nobody's ever thought that in their fucking life. At least not educated life. We were a victim of circumstance, and this is where I am, and I'm not fucking leaving. If there was other parts of the country that were so fucking great, we'd all live there. There's not. Also, the more you motherfuckers that decide that this isn't a great place for you and leave, the better for me. I'm just saying. It's called war of attrition. Think you're about to trim your beard. Think otherwise. It's called the West Coast. Which part? Which part of the West Coast is so fucking great? Brother, where are you from? It's not that hard. Nevada. You do realize Nevada is not a coastal state, right? I don't know where the hell you went to school. Time zone wise, it is. Oh, it's still not a coastal state. Nevada. Too bad for you. All the prostitutes in Nevada got fucking old 45 years ago. Never mind. Welcome to the next bankruptcy class in the fucking United States. Soon to be in Nevada. Have you seen the statistics in Nevada? How fast they're fucking dropping off? Never mind. Jackie's in. Jackie, what's happening? You were a very well-educated and nice individual. I don't recommend you being here very long. Never mind. You should go to bed. Appreciate you. You want your snowmobile back? Never mind. It's fucking 9 o'clock at night, Bob. Why are you calling me now? God damn it. I like Jeeps, wouldn't mind owning one. I just work on them too much. I've got a jaded opinion. You like Jeeps, but you have a jaded opinion. So you know they're shit boxes, but you like them. That's like saying I know she's a whore, but she's easy. Never mind. Probably really shouldn't have done this tonight. Nevada will fall into the Pacific or some shit. What parts of the states do you recommend visiting, Rick? From a guy from Europe. Not here. I want the money back I wasted on that race car. Nope. That came with a taillight warranty, and I looked away as soon as you put that bitch in drive. Meaning your truck. Wasted? I mean, look at all the content and good times and things you get to talk about for years and years and years and that stuff. And I didn't have to pay for it. You're welcome. How long have you been working on a GMC? Since yesterday. I like Jeeps a lot, but I know they break down a lot. That's why I don't buy a Jeep. This not a channel for educated people. We all average 8 years of public school. LOL. Well, based on the fact that you said this is not or didn't, never mind. I mean, you proved your fucking point there. She reached for my beer and it's empty. You know what he did? Never mind. If you regret anything, you ain't drank enough. I don't regret shit. Led me to here, so I'm pretty happy here. Not a lot of racing this year. Been busy with the coffee trailers. Plural. More than one? Shit! It's probably a better profit margin for sure. At least more reliable one. Rick, come to Ireland. Why? Are you paying for the fucking trip? Probably not. Kyle Chris is here with a 57-month membership. Appreciate you. I've done a Wrangler heater core. I never want to do that again. Never want to let someone else work on my car. It's catch-22, solved by me not owning a Jeep. I don't think you've actually had a dash out of real fucking things compared to a fucking Wrangler. Building our third one. Goddamn. Get after it. You'd fit right in the countryside of Ireland, Rick. I don't care. I fit in just fine right here. Why the hell do I need to go to Ireland? If it's so great, stay the fuck over there. Take anything old or anything new. Carl Allen's got a membership. Appreciate you, buddy. Well, we are on the wrong side of that fucking 30 rack already. I knew this wasn't a good idea. Thoughts on an 07 Trailblazer with 125,000 miles. What to look out for? All of the things. It's a Trailblazer. Fuck it. Look out for this next salvage yard. You can take that motherfucker to for $300. You can participate in one historic event. What would it be? Is that shit you actually think about? How in the hell did you come up with that question? I don't give a fuck. Another GMC on the left. Well, the same one as yesterday, but fine. Minnesota is not the West Coast, Rick. I never said it was the West Coast. I'm certain I don't think any of us have a fucking 8th grade education. Boxing historians, and Rick's a hillbilly. I sure am. I live on a hill. My name's not Billy, but cool caterpillar hat. I love bugs too. Rick, even drunk, you're the smartest person on this stream. Nope. You never want to be the smartest person in the room. You don't want to be the dumbest person in the room. You want to be somewhere in the middle. It's called aspiring in life. You can learn from the smartest people in the room, and you can lend mentorship to the ones that aren't so fucking smart. Turns out that part doesn't work at all. Still waiting for video proof from Boxing Historian. Yeah, well, good luck with that. The only thing he's ever boxed in his life is his balls back and forth. Never mind. Gonna crack another altar for you, Rick. Good job, Brady. Highest mileage auto you seen? Working here personally is 451. Because when I just put a flex plate in the fucking Kettle River Pizza Man, that had fucking 451 on it. So, what sort of music are you a fan of? I don't listen to music. There's enough. If you haven't gathered by the short time that you've been on the live stream, there's enough noises in my fucking head going on that I don't need to listen to music. Tell myself jokes, for fuck's sake. Yingling beer is great. Oldest beer in the USA. And then you do you. I don't give a shit. What kind of lift is that? Atlas SOP 9K. Get you one. I can tell that you're not afraid to speak your mind. True redneck style. Or some shit. I was drinking too if Snap-Off showed up. I don't have a Snap-on guy. I got a tool guy. Tool truck. Mac Tools, bitches. Got me some today. (2014) I worked in an 06 Duramax 3500 tire wholesaler delivery pickup that had 660,000 miles on it, original engine and trans. Damn. Worked at the Ford garage. We had a utility company that had like $6.99 on their fucking 95 Power Stroke. Got enough shop towels behind you? Maybe. Jeff Weinstock's in. Do you farm also? Allegedly. What are you, from the fucking government? Diesels do much better in the high mileage department? They should. Typically. The good ones do. Not all of them. Jingling keys, perhaps a pacifier. Probably more of the latter than the... Are you a Napa guy or a Riley guy? It shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Are you paying tax, or as little as possible? But yes. I mean, I'm doing my fair share. What do you think of Cornwell Tools? Never had a Cornwell distributor in my life. But I'm pretty sure they would cry too. Let me just say one thing about Rams. Friends don't let friends buy eco diesels. Fun fact for you, there's one broken one sitting right out there. Not even kidding. Maybe I'll make a live stream when I'm working on it. Who knows? O'Reilly's for me. My Napa sucks over here. It's all about representation. People behind the counter matter a lot more, well, just as much as the fucking parts they sell. That being said, I don't give a fuck how good they are. I wouldn't buy shit from O'Reilly's, but anyway. Have you ever tried a pint of Murphy's? What the hell is Murphy's? So no. Eco diesels are the gayest truck to ever hit the market. Really? That's the one you're going with? You didn't see the baby Cummins they put in a fucking Nissan? For example? What's going on with it? I'm at Chrysler training class right now. Have you got to have a weird problem with it? It's not a weird problem. The fucking thing delaminated the fucking crankshaft tone ring. Bro, you're lame. That's fine. You're also Muhammad. So take your fucking socialist, fucking communist bullshit back over the seas and fuck right off. Should have closed the border on the internet too. Never mind. The half pickups with a diesel in them are disgraceful. Similar to Guinness, but better, made in Cork Island. Recommend you try it if you get your hands on it. Probably not going to happen. I'm just saying. I'm not exactly anywhere close to a place that has beer from Ireland. Why is a half-ton diesel disgraceful? They don't fucking know. Ford is better than Doge. Can't spell Dodge, but you can spell Doge. Linzen. Nice hat, dork. That's fine. I'll send you a box. I pretty sure that shit's not getting through customs, so we'll leave it alone. All right, Randall, take your CP4 6.7 junk and go buy a scam of disaster kit. What? The fuck are you talking to? Caterpillars are awesome. Why did we need to put two T's in there? I half-ton diesel has been around a long time. Even the K5 Blazers get a 6.2 diesel. That's fact. At least Cummins warranties swapping their CP4 with a CP3. Only on certain models. I think I agree. My dad's got 6 Fords, and they're all good. I work on Rams, and can't say I've ever owned one with emissions. So you work for Chrysler, and your father owns all Fords. Says everything about your skill level. Never mind. It's an Irish start. Of course it'll get through customs. Fuck around and find out. Please don't make fun of my spelling. I'm mentally deficient. Of course you are. How come you could spell that correctly and not the rest of this shit? Game on, motherfucker. Time for a beer. 11 beers ago. Who the fuck dropped off the brain dead people? They're crackhead mothers. Never mind. At the fire station. We were left with the ones that couldn't get washed down the drain. Never mind. Should open the manhole. That's what she said. God damn it. (6.2) is a gasser, just with a few changes. They were gutless and just a turning point for the future diesel engines for the general public. That's not true. 350 is what fucked all that shit up and made a turning point. The 350 diesel came before the 6.2, and a 350 was a hell of a lot closer to a gas than a 6.2 was. Do your homework, jackass. Evening, Rick. In late, worked a bit late. Why? Me too. Not today. How can I send you some, Rick? Seriously, I'll pass. Does it look like I need that? Thank you for wanting to, but like and subscribe. Grab a membership. Fuck it. I get fucked up enough on my own damn beer. I don't need to worry about fucking shit coming from Europe. I have European beer. Matter of fact. Wow. How often do you stream? Every Wednesday for sure, and everything else is made up in between. Why are mosquitoes still out? And it's cold as balls. I don't know how cold your balls are, but it's not that damn cold out. Rick's a millionaire? Sure. I swear my generation raised kids with too much insulation from the world. Too many of the stupid ones survived. Should have been blowjobs. Airsoft got a membership. Of all fucking people. We got the Chrysler tech on board. I'm well aware the 6.2 is a diesel. I'm pointing to the fact that it's based off a gas engine. Deep breaths, buddy. No, I was pointing out your hypocrisy in that, just like Kyle did. Do you not read the fucking comments, you dumb fuck? Dear Mr. Harris, I'm 19 years old. I just got off work and I like it here. 19? You haven't aspired to do better things with your fucking life, like chase women around and fucking do stupid shit rather than be here on a fucking live stream? What gas engine is based from? Go ahead, I'll wait. I was waiting too. Don't piss Rick off. To be fair, I've never been pissed off anytime I've been here. I may say a lot of things, but I've never been truly pissed off. Do you work, brother? Allegedly. Tim's in. Get the head put back on that engine. Well, that engine's laying over there, and the engine's back in that one, so fluids and test drive tomorrow, but fucking hell, damn Korean cars. Why? The fog lately in this area, when the wife leaves for work in the morning, has been fucking wild. GM Ethio Automotive. So you have a shop or no? Better be pissed off than pissed on, right? I mean, take shelter either way. Never mind. Typical 5'7". What are we missing here? 6'5", 6'2". They were Gutless, just like the first Ford diesels. What? Been debating this for the last 3 years. What have you been debating for the last 3 years? Big buck along Stinson Boulevard, 10 points. I think the elderly women feed it. Get her done. Rick Branson. There's some weird fucking people here tonight for sure. Possums repairs in. I'm from Ethiopian. Oh, what? Do you have work on you? I don't know what fucking country you're from or what language you speak, but sounds dumb either way. Brady can't answer the question, Rick. I know. Typical 5'7", what are we missing here? 6'5", 6'2". They were gutless, just like the first Ford diesels. That wasn't the question. If you could buy a 95 dually manual XLT Ford F350 that has been sitting for 10 years for $2K, would you do it? Been under a carport? No. So he repeats and deflects. Typical. Did NASA actually land man on the moon? I wasn't there. Cannot verify. 3 on the tree or 4 on the floor? If I'm picking, 4 on the floor. Can drive a 3 on the tree, but that's how I learned to drive, so. Rick would do it for $500? No, I will spend $500. My price point is not $500. I can promise you that. Buy a Toyota and save yourselves. Yeah, because Toyota is so great that they have the largest market share on the planet, right? And I'm not sticking up for fucking anybody here. I'm just saying if any one manufacturer had such a great vehicle, they would obviously have the largest market share on the planet. By a vast margin, right? Toyotas do run forever. Nope. Explain to me why they're not the largest market share on the planet then. Hyundai builds good new cars with a good warranty. Since fucking when? How much have you had to drink? You know how Hyundai is just a rebranded fucking Kia, or vice versa, right? Buy a Ford, and what do you mean? Motorcraft oil is $40 a bottle. What? Toyota still break down, just not as often. I mean, show me the cost of ownership where it's upside down. I'm just asking. Show me the models. I'm in this business for a living. Show me one exemplary model where everything is just vastly better than everything else. Because otherwise, everybody would buy one. I'm just saying. Jeff will stick with his horse and buggy. Toyotas have the abnormal oil consumption problem. MPN, got to get the bill of lading. Perfect. Toyota saved NASCAR. Since fucking when? When the hell has NASCAR been relevant in the last 25 fucking years? How long has Toyota been in NASCAR? Never mind. They didn't save shit. They just joined in on the end of the fucking parade. To the bottom. Who the hell watches NASCAR? You know what killed NASCAR? Restrictor plates. And estrogen. That... My Forerunner, I just sold it. Well, if it was so fucking great, why did you just sell it? We get it, you're an all-American gearhead. Not a gearhead at all, actually. Restrictor plates and body templates. That's actually true. I forgot about that part. May as well race slot cars. Apparently those motherfuckers will fly off of the slot, though. Anyway. Jackson's in. Watching from the Philippines. You shouldn't. Go watch something else. Have 4 years working experience in Iveco. All models. What the fuck is Iveco? Bought a Sequoia. Condolences. I agree. Crown Vic and Buick LeSabre could rule the road. I would take a Caprice over a LeSabre, but anyway. The best vehicle, cheap to fix. The one you can afford to pay cash for. What's your favorite car? The one you can afford the bill on. Because they're all going to break down. Anthony's in from the UK. Why condolences? That shit's going to be expensive when it breaks down. What do you think about Chryslers? I bought an SUV with 140,000 miles on it for 1.4K. You could have said $1,400. What kind of SUV? This is going to be dumb. Because in this used car market, you bought something with 140,000 miles on it for $1,400. Holy crap! Rick is live again tonight, and I even wearing a different shirt. Is even wearing a different shirt. Wow. Changed it up. Where are you from, sir? Constant fucking state of confusion. Where are you from? Who Gay Man Chevrolet on the lift today? They all need fixing. And this shit ain't mine. It's all profit to me. I don't give a fuck. Shit, it's only a little after 9. I was like, how the hell is Toby here? It's actually not that late. I was just drinking when the tool truck got here, so I've been drinking for a while. Mac McLaren, the 18th. What the hell are you from? Think of the Buick Roadmaster. I don't give a shit as long as you can afford the bill. Are you drunk again? Lately. Tool truck, did he mention anything about a puller? He did not. If we had one of the folks in here that had his number, I'd say text him, but Kyle, do you have his number? Cody's not here. The fuck is Cody? He's not like he's making number 2. I think he might be. Never mind. Luke's not here. Bad decisions again. Hell, I even forgot about my broken drill bit, but only because I have 4 other sets, so kind of doesn't matter. I'm gonna crack open one more ultra for you. Kyle gave up on the 6257 convo. What? Bryce, I appreciate you. What are your thoughts on a 6-5 Detroit?
Uh,
6-5 Detroit. I don't understand how you drink beer every day. I don't understand why you come here every day and ask questions about stupid shit. I asked which 5.7 it's based off of. Buick, Olds, Pontiac, Cadillac, Chevy. You never answered, fuckface. Even made it multiple choice. 6-5 Detroit. You know that was in a Isuzu, right? I said GM. You need to be more specific than that because there was actually, it was dedicated. Now this motherfucker's going to need to Google it. I don't come here every day. This is my entertainment on lunch break. Well, then you have problems too. You have a fucking job that is so fucking miserable that this is what you entertain yourself with? It's a used 2007 Chrysler Aspen. Oh, God. It does what it's supposed to do. I'm putting a technology into it to make it ride better. Putting technology in... What fucking technology are you putting into it to make it ride better? New pedals, the pedals are broken. How the hell did the pedals get broken? Crack the top, hold the mouth, and pour it in until the can is empty is how you drink beer every day. I understand it perfectly. I mean... He needs to check the blinker fluid in that Aspen. If that Aspen's got a 5.7 in it, he's got fucking problems anyway. It's my lunch break. I work second shift. Weren't good enough to work first shift. Wouldn't buy the shit that you're working. Never mind. I don't know. Go do your research. The block design is totally different other than being a V8 configuration. They're not even close. made the motherfucker multiple choice. You could have even fucking tried. Could have tried to spell Chevrolet correctly too, but well, at least Kyle found somebody to argue about transportation with on the internet, considering Luke isn't here. That's funny. That's damn funny. What are you working on? A good buzz at this point. Or being marginally drunk. I don't fucking know. Hunter DeVore. The pedals broke off, the metal detached, but I asked Valvoline for some and they gave me some. Now I know you're fucking retarded. Work in a factory, been here for 23 years. What do you do at said factory? "23 years of factory work." Being marginally drunk and working with heavy equipment, real cowboy. I don't know if that's a shot across the bow or I have no idea. I'm not working with heavy equipment at all. And I'll sober up by the morning. I have pretty high metabolism. Pretty sure about that. There's no valley on a 6.2. The roller lifters are shrouded by the block, just like an LS. Small block Chevy has a hydraulic. Not roller lifters are accessible in the valley. Think you drank the bleaker fluid. Me or you? Your mother should have. Never mind. If you had a choice, would you take the 4-door sedan or the station wagon Buick Roadmaster? I don't give a shit. Free is free. I'm not going to buy either one of them. Motor mounts, bell housing the same. Push rods, you could take the 6.2 and install a 5.7 in its place. That's not true. You're going to need all the fucking wiring and every other goddamn thing. What are you talking about? Will it bolt in the same chassis? Sure. You can do a lot of that shit. It's like saying a 6.7 and a 6.2 fucking Ford will bolt into the same chassis. They sure as hell will. Doesn't mean they're going to work. Fuck, for that matter, you could throw a 4.3 in that motherfucker at the same time. You got a better shot at making the 4.3 work in the fucking wire harness than you do on the fucking V8. Or the 6.2, I mean. I wish station wagons would make a comeback. I like them a lot. Lesbian limousines, never mind. They would never, ever mix what was needed to run. Now versus then is non-comparable. It's Directly fucking comparable. Picking up the Toyota tomorrow, they installed new battery and reprogrammed the fobs, no codes, and the dealer tells me she is ready to rip. That bitch won't start when you get there tomorrow. Mark my words. DOA, dead on arrival. I missed a few live streams, sadly. You don't have to feel bad about it. If you got priorities in life that miss a live stream, you should absolutely do those. That's called success. This is called failure. Well. You win the award for dumbest person I've conversed with this week. Congratulations. Late 80s, named the PCM, TCM, BCM, and every other module you'd see on the newer 6.7 Ford. No, they are not comparable. From the 80s to now, no, but that 6.7 is still going to bolt in to the 6.2 chassis. It's the same fucking chassis. It's the comparison you're making right fucking now. The control systems on a 6.2 and a 5.7 weren't the fucking same either, nor was the wire harness. It is directly the same fucking comparison you were trying to strike. You are not going to plug and play a 6.2 into a 5.7. Not going to happen. You're fucking retarded. Still fuzzed at how the key fobs lost programming and why the power steering light came on. You'll find out tomorrow when all that shit's still the same way. Truck was used as a snowplow, I can tell. Well, because it has a snowplow mount on it, good job, jackass. Mopar's in. You need to quit drinking. You're an angry little man. My drinking has nothing to do with the fact that I would call your bullshit any day of the week. I hope not, but if you're right, I'm going to scream in the lobby like a wild man. Then they'll just trespass you and they won't fix the motherfucker anyway. I'm going to tell you right now. I know exactly how this dealership goes. Kyle says I'm ready to boot his ass. I'm pretty sure Jason got booted last night. Scott's here. 52 people in, 60 thumbs up. Hot damn. It's better than last night, and last night I was working on shit. I think another sharp brush just showed up. Motherfuckers come in here and act like they get to just say whatever the hell they want. And like it's going to be true no matter what they say. Like somebody's going to be like, oh, I didn't know that. Cool. John, nobody gives a fuck about the bills. Mine are paid. How are yours? Never mind. Seriously, what beer is that? Hams, very refreshing. From land of sky blue waters. Enjoy your fine American beer tonight. Cheers, beers, buddy. I fucking will. Probably my last one, though, because I had 13 others. Anyway. Shotgun? No. Six-two diesel is based off a gas engine because they share the same ballot housing motor mounts and are gas or push rod engines. Yeah, so basically fucking on that logic, you know how many people he's related to? Never mind. There's two Jasons in here, me and the other one. I hope you don't mean me, because I'm just here to watch the stream and not cause problems. You're fine. Jason B, you're fine. We wouldn't target you directly if you weren't saying stupid shit. So, it's the other Jason. I had a question in here why nobody sends support. Tons of members in here that are sending support. You can do that too. I didn't see you dropping any. Cheap ass. Asking people why they ain't spending any money when you ain't spending any money either. Shit. We have Ham's beer here in Michigan. Get her done. The Mitten or northern Wisconsin? Never mind. The only reason the UP exists is because the fat cheeseheads couldn't get up there and fucking take it from you. Never mind. I should have warranted these players today. Next week. Follow up. Still tastes like chili. Charming. That's what I go for. Twisted Mopar is gifting a membership. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, god damn it. Of all fucking people, Carrie got a fucking gifted membership. God damn it. If you could block an ungrateful... Never mind. Mopar, I appreciate you, buddy. Pig. Cunt. Name calling. You want to go again? So close to Canada that I hear their toilets flush. Wow. Is it backwards or no? So many mods. Is it a problem for you? I do badly? Nah, you're fine. Luck of the draw. I appreciate you. I was just going to say if there was somebody less deserving, then never mind. Guess your voodoo doll didn't work. Fuck the pins. Get the knife. Never mind. Andrew's in. Mopar's got a membership. I appreciate you, buddy. This us open speaker, I would let you work on my bicycle. I don't want to work on your bicycle, Lisa. Unless you forgot the N apostrophe T. Because you also forgot the CU on front of it. Never mind. What are you working on tonight? Beer? Smart ass bullshit on the internet? I fucking know. You guys make me do this. You know that, right? Spelling is hard. It cannot be that fucking hard when I've had this much to drink.
Ah.
I go away for a while and I come back. The place is crawling with douchebag trolls. What the fuck? I want to know too, Alan. You're from the West Coast. How come you let those people in? Never mind. Shotgun a beer tonight? No. Give it up, you drunk pizza husband speaker, like I said, who wouldn't let you work on my bicycle. All right, you uneducated, fucking insophisticated fucking bitch. You still can't spell an insult to save your fucking life, you fucking cunt. I read verbatim both fucking times and you got it wrong both times. Try again. Third time's a charm. Let's do it. Let's go with a 2 or 3 word insult. At least that way you might get it right. Rick's the man. He put me in timeout last night. This is funny text talk. Sorry, Lisa's husband speaking. Didn't capitalize her first name, but it's fine. You're an idiot and didn't put punctuation after it. You're just as fucking stupid as she is. Also, why are you using your wife's account? Not mad enough to have your own, or she just controls all of it? Asking. I'm just saying. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a lesbian trying to fake that she has a husband. Or it's a guy that doesn't know that he's a lesbian yet. Which means you've been neutered and just don't know it. Never mind. We do things together because we like it. No, it's because you have to. Rick, you're the man. Do you sleep there too? Not in the shop. I go in the damn house. What tool would you use in a fight? That one. Making your own account is hard, just as hard as spelling. God forbid they have children. God. This is funny text talk. Sorry, Lisa's husband speaking. You're an idiot. You're getting better. That motherfucker got more education in 3 sentences than he's got in his entire fucking life. My rocker panels are shot. They want $3,000 a piece to fix it at 233,000 miles. Worth it? No. Rick, you're a fine American. Nope. What's the story with the motor with the orange valve covers? Last time I checked, that motherfucker does not have valve covers on it, but it's fine. Tate's here. How's Tate tonight? Good in you, not so bad. Did you all meat put in the freezer? Definitely Canadian, for sure. Kyle says, Tate, Toby wants to know if his puller came in. That's funny. He should still be here. He was here for a minute, or he's uploading a goddamn video. It's a nice paper towel collection. We're working on it. He's a mechanic, allegedly. We don't know that. I hit shit with a hammer for a living. I've never said I was a fucking mechanic. I'll fuck around and find out at best. That's a sore fucking subject. Rick's the man. Nope. Show the motherfucking tits. They ain't that big. If they were that big, I'd be showing them off. Fuck, we'd be on OnlyFans at this point. Never mind. Some weird motherfuckers over there pay a lot more money than this. Never mind. Is your shop a hobby shop? Yes, we'll go with that. Play the bill of travel hockey. What the hell does that mean? You weren't good at it, so you had to bounce around from team to team? OTC will not give me a solid date. Well, for fuck's sake. Bastards. $47 RE. What the hell is that for? Tate, remember I was telling you I had fucking... Barry gave me fucking those grinding wheels? I still have... Oh, that one's... That one is. 2 of those motherfuckers are brand new from... Fucking Barry was still running their out. And like 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers overall. The DeWalt ones are really good. Appreciate you, buddy. Thought Canadians were polite. Well, think again. Does being an auto mechanic pay well enough these days? Well, that depends. It's a slippery fucking slope. I like this Rick better than last night. You were grumpy. I was working last night. I didn't even hardly talk to your stupid ass. Top 3 tool brands? Mac Tools. Right out of the gate. All about representation. The other 2? I don't care. I buy Mac Tools. And I'm not being... that's absolutely being biased, but I don't have any other representation to compare it to, so... Also, fuck Carlisle. I can get Carlisle through Napa. They're more than the fucking Mack truck by a fucking long shot after their quote-unquote rebrand. Stupid assholes. I see their sales flyers. I didn't like the shit to begin with. I got their fucking oil drain. That's been a piece of shit. I got their fucking stool. That was a piece of shit. The only thing that hasn't shit the bed yet is the transmission jack. But anyway. They do, then the day comes, they fucking change it. I'm about ready to Marvin Hermeyer that shit. Interesting, you would buy from Harbor Freight. Look. Come to Florida. Why the hell would I go to Florida? Been to Florida a few times. I don't know, Tate. Do I look like I buy from Mac or from Harbor Freight. Our new Jeep's junk. I wouldn't own anything post-COVID across the fucking board. I don't give a damn what it is. 2019 and newer, I wouldn't own any of them. I don't give a fuck who makes them. They're all junk. Hillbilly looks don't mean people don't appreciate quality and customer service. Now, granted, I may not look like the type of guy. I may fit the bill for a guy that buys shit at Harbor Freight. I am not the guy that buys shit at Harbor Freight. Harbor tools have their place. When I need to chop up a tool and make something work, I'm not using Snap-on. That's fair. I'm also not driving an hour one way to get fucking something warranted either. And this ideology that they can fucking, in a box store, compete with tool trucks with the Icon brand is... That, to me, is just bullshit. On a 23 Jeep Cherokee L, and I've already put a new engine in it at 30,000 miles. What year was the last new car you worked on, make and model? Last new car I worked on? Fuck, I've worked on a lot of new cars. What do you give me for Halloween? Drunk. It's Friday, so it's date night. My wife and I are married, but we still go on dates. You know, we gotta keep it spicy. If we drink enough, we don't remember each other. Never mind. Kidding. Have you ever drank Dixie beer? No. People like Whistling Diesel are stupid. All he does is destroy nice things. You know, it works, right? I'll tell you right now, if I made that kind of money, that the money he makes wrecking shit, I would wreck a lot of goddamn things. But there is a fucking algorithm there that you have to overcome. I'd wreck every goddamn thing. I don't give a shit. The money that he has made by wrecking shit and pissing people off, it works for him. It's a business model. He's not an idiot at all. The people that consume his content and get pissed off about it are absolute idiots. Bar none. You are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. If you cannot appreciate the fact that he's doing that to you, then you don't understand anything. Wonder if Grumpy will be on tomorrow night? I don't know. I can text him and ask him. Mopar, appreciate it. Sensational content always makes the money. I have never been in the it works for making money every fucking day kind of content creation. I can't get behind that. I made my fair share of money on fucking YouTube during the whole fucking shutdown, if we want to call it. We had some barn burner live streams. We taxed the hell out of my liver, but I made it some money. Sure would be nice to have the 40 billion Argentina got. Yeah, well, wish in one hand and shit in the other. Shutdown wasn't good for my liver at all. I do a lot of things that aren't good for me. We're all going to die eventually. The good old days, Rick, the dumpster fires. At least I remember these live streams. I can fucking remember the assholes that come in here now. That was not all of them. I was pretty good on most of them, but some of them were fucking blackouts for sure. Well, there are we beer cans you'd find on the floor? I think nope, there's two. Do you remember the Borkster? I do. Never really took off, but I appreciate you watching. Those that did watch genuinely like the comedy, but Rick never puked though on camera. I'm not much for puking. If I puke, I basically got to turn inside out. I can't fucking do it. Throwing up for me is like the fucking end all be all. It's easier to just suck it up and fucking. And that being said, you got to get your ass up and metabolize that stuff. If you're going to lay in bed and fucking sulk, it's not going to work. You got to go. Unless your body's fucking moving and as much as it sucks and your headache hurts, you got to fucking go. Because otherwise, it's going to really be a bad day. Life lessons. I was just talking to Lee today about that. I think my liver twitches once in a while and it reminds me. Bill Feld says hi. Still tastes like chili. Never mind. It's going to be a slippery walk to the house. Never mind. Rick drinking during COVID is the only thing that got me through it. Jason, I do not recall you ever being at a live stream during COVID, but if you were, then I appreciate you. If you're just making shit up, then fuck you. Your liver will be fine until you're 50, so you have some time left. Not as much as you think. Been a long time since I was in my shop after hours. Because you have a lack of dedication, or are you just like going in the house that much? So you're like Gimli's son? Who the hell is Gimli? About 30 cases of beer the night they said tomorrow will be shutting down. I'm not sure what they did in the last 2 weeks. Wow. What was that, Rick? Somebody stepped on a duck. Bill says 71 years old. Still no better than being here? Do you recommend the mid-rise list for garages without enough clearance? I mean, it's better than nothing. Fuck it. Just cut the rafters and raise the ceiling. I've been told for fucking 4 years that the fucking building was going to fall down. It'll be fine. At least if you know what you're doing. Why GMC not Ford? Because that's what the one on the hoist to get paid for. So you skipped me, bro. Do you need attention that bad? I must have a bladder the size of an elephant. Have you seen me? Hey, Ray Falzer, word mouth? Lisa, can you try to, or Lisa's husband? I ran my shop that, comma, I'd be out of business. You're out of fucking business because you don't have a dialect worth a fuck. I'm just saying. You're so successful in your business that you're here and not there, and you're just spending time with your wife on her fucking account? Because that's the only one you're allowed to be on? It's your favorite truck brand, the one you can afford the bill on. At least use spell check or some goddamn thing. If I ran my business that way, I'd be out of business. Come and get me, motherfucker. And Lisa's husband can't spell. I know. If she is dumb enough to let you have her phone, I'm just saying. I'm retired and spend many a night many a night getting things finished, and drank a few beers working on my many through problems. My May through problem. What? Anyway. I try hard to read you guys' shit, but sorry, wrong chat. I'll skip your ass forever.
Ah.
Bye, bitch. Cars are a funny thing. Nope, they're not. The more they get integrated with technology, the worse they are, but funny is not one of them. If you did not graduate high school, you must leave the stream. Well, then, goddammit, I'm going to have to end this motherfucker. I wouldn't be that presumptuous. Rick, another 10 plus? What? To be fair, Rick, I don't think Lisa ever had a business, if you know what I mean. These new modern cars are bullshit to work on. I fucking hate it. Henry, are you in the business of fixing cars? Or are you just fucking around and finding out and doing it on the side? Is it your livelihood, or are you just dumb enough to fuck around and find out? Angry Stewie, the real celebrity. Your real celebrity brought you here. Anyway. Retired in 2004, and they were a handful then. My Snap-on bill was for technical tools. Technical tool? What the hell does that mean? You either have to have the bastards or you don't. Do you work on Teslas? No. I'm not doing electric cars. Also, 99.9999999% of my customers do not have one. Scan tool. Do you have to buy your own scan tool or you work for yourself? You work for somebody else? I'm going to break the floor in here pretty soon. I have to have my own damn scan tool, but obviously because of circumstances, my boss is an asshole and won't buy me one. He's also going to expect me to get up early. Duck number 3, me killing the whole damn flock. Chili's rolling through, yeah. Them ducks are going to get spicy in a minute. Never mind. Going to check out some of the side-by-sides you recommended this weekend. Who recommended? Who the hell recommended side-by-sides? Tell your boss you want more pay and vacation time, yeah. Tell my boss tells me if you want that new toolbox, you better fucking get your ass to work and make that toolbox money. Kubota? I mean, get after it as long as you don't want the fucker to be fat. Did I recommend a Kubota? I don't know. Get her done. Okay, I remember. For light farm and deer camp work, 100%. Get after it. The floor will be slippery soon where Rick is standing. That's funny and disgusting. Will you go and buy a real left? Lisa, you need to tell your husband he's fucking retarded. Because I understood the context of the question, but do you like the neighbors that share a property line with you? I have several of them. I don't mind any of them. Like might be a relative term depending on conversations had, but we can figure out our differences or not. I don't care. We good. Most of them watch my shit. The one that doesn't just runs her car down the fucking train tracks. It's going to be fine. Anyway, having good neighbors is a blessing. Doesn't matter as long as they leave you the fuck alone. Can you show off the GMC you have in the lift? There it is. It's not mine. Self-employed for the last 20 years, worked at all sorts of repair shops. Means I wasn't good at it. Dealership, transmission, brake shop, junkyards. My favorite place was the shade tree with a couple of friends. I revert to my prior statement. Can you take on a 4L60 transmission with that lift? Well, being there's 2 of them sitting on the hoist right there. Yes. Oh, there and there. Not over there. File grinder over there. Never mind. Beans and chili or Texas style? Texas style is dumb. Beans belong in chili. Otherwise, it's fucking tomato soup with hamburger in it. Shit. If y'all aren't familiar, go watch the Bean Nazi video. It's on my channel. Look it up. You were spot on, Rick, with your assessment of the folks here. I'm just reading the room. You look like you can do anything you want to. I aspire to do anything I want to. You know, you build a life of freedom for a reason. You can kill a duck with one either. With either one. That's funny. Just got here to get the engine out of the truck. Engine out, engine in. Test drive tomorrow. We'll get her done. Smoked chili is my favorite. Ribeye steak, medium rare, medium, or medium well, or well done. What do you prefer? Medium rare. Warm enough to taste good? Still cold enough to kick a little. Never mind. I like my steak just bloody enough not to get pregnant. That one was bad. What? There's nothing like a 30 case on the tailgate. How's the temps tonight? Still creeping in the 40s? 41. I was just checking my wood boiler to see if that motherfucker's going. It's getting there. Probably should go stoke that motherfucker up, you know, since it's 10 o'clock and all. 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. It's 10 o'clock. I already been drinking for 5 fucking hours. I've only been here for an hour and 45, so. Bill says it's 36 degrees Fahrenheit here. Careful, your brain may get a chill. Anyway. You're in Minnesota too? Oh, God damn it. Welcome to our lesser representation. Never mind. This is the second day of asking. Good. Congratulations. This is the first day of you getting deleted. Get another account and try again. Is your boiler pretty efficient or you have to add wood pretty often? That's what she said. Never mind. Once a day, preferably. Once every couple of days if you want to stretch it. If you don't, never mind. Detroit Lakes. Scuzzies. Are you like What? What? Why did I say scuzzies? Are you like an original or like a transplant from, you know, you know how it is. You're either one of them or one of those. I got a small one, so twice a day. What are we talking about? Never mind. Too many shop tells. Camera's blurry. Fixed it. Never mind. Detroit Lakes has a live stream I listen to on occasion. Bill, do you have a live stream? I think there's like on the weekends, I think there's like 3 people during the week in Detroit Lakes and like 13 million on the weekends. I feel like. Fun fact for you. I've only been over there twice. Once for an auction, and that's actually where my previous dog came from, Mika. Those are you that have been here on the live stream long enough that remember Mika. She came from Detroit Lakes. I'm from Connecticut. I've been here for 37 years. No, you like 70 something fucking years. So majority of your life you've been here. You say that before? Or is that a different person? I don't fucking know. Too many people on a week. Yeah, damn right. That's probably why you stayed there, though. Good old 5-7 Vortec. Good old would-be relative. 7. You've been there the majority of your fucking life. The hell did you hit that? You hit Detroit Lakes in your mid-30s and you were like, I'm just staying. I mean, I know why you'd leave Connecticut. And I understand you probably had to pass through Ohio to get here, so never mind. And Wisconsin. Welcome to Minnesota. Nah. I live out of town. That's worse. Audubon. No, I don't need a cuddle. Mustang's in. 15 more thumbs up to hit 100. No, let's not. Fuck it. I'm finishing my beer. Get the hell out of here. I don't care if it's 10 o'clock. I already have a fucking headache. I need my fucking antacid. I can tell you that. What the hell is that shit? Found it. Okay, you lie to your friends. About what? You know my friends are here on the live stream. I get drunk in front of my friends all the fucking time. Lived in about 12 states before I settled down here. Military or homeless? Fuck! Beer drinking's healthy. We're working on it. Sniper Bunny's out. How many cats do I have? There better not be any, because if there is, I'm going to be hunting. Boom splat. I was traveling around enjoying my youth. Till you were in your 30s? Oh, so you were irresponsible as fuck. You just so happened to end up in Detroit Lakes. That makes sense. You're the one that makes the meth for the weekenders. That's how you afford the internet to be here. Never mind. I got 15 natural lights. You got to catch up. I don't have to catch up to shit. It's natural lights. So why are you bragging about 15 natural lights? Shit! MD said hi. What does that stand for? I'm a doctor. Never mind. Why the hell are you drinking natural light? Are you that fucking broke? But you can still drink 15 of them? 40 years, and yes, I was a little different. By different, he means gay. Detroit makes sense. Lakes. You did this to you, dude. I'm just saying. See you in approximately 16 hours. Next live stream. Great stream tonight. Or some shit. Been with my woman for over 40 years now. You should refer to her in a proper context and call her a victim. Even if she doesn't know that she is. Never mind. Did she transition or are you a lesbian? Never mind. I'm going with the gay thing all over again. You know, she tells her friends that your guys are friends, right? We're like best friends. We do everything together. Checks now. She tolerate. You should put an S on that. Tolerates. Probably takes a lot of toleration. You're looking for a dick all the time. Never mind. Hunting with Rhett. Is this the Rhett I know or just some other person? I'm going to try to be nice first. Rhett's been here before. No, I'm from Louisiana. Oh, I got you. That looks like why you took a picture with your cousin. We were childhood friends, and I didn't like school, so I don't spell fancy. Last time I checked, you had 71 fucking years to learn how to spell. You didn't get to just say fucking the hell with education after 16. What have you done since? Shit! I was never good in school either. That didn't mean I didn't aspire to be better afterwards. Fuck! I was never good at school, so fuck it for the rest of my life. Jesus Christ. Fucking. Back to the gay. What? Drinking them natural lights because he's watching his figure? Who the hell cares? How dare you swear? Dare me.
Ah.
Your beard looks scratchy. I don't know. Ask my wife. I beg your pardon? I said go fuck yourself. He has a tricked out Prius. Yeah, I got a lot of things, but not that. Not very polite, is it? I have never been the first and foremost to be the most welcoming or polite individual in life. If you don't get through the barrier of me, then I don't give a shit. How many beers do you drink? A lot. Oh, now I know why. Do you? That is a wall of shop towels, allegedly. Green screen. I have 2 questions about why you would think I'm gay. No. You were 70 fucking 1 years old and even asking questions. All right? I've already affirmed. I do have 2 diplomas from college, and I'm just sitting here watching YouTube and for laughs and giggles. If it was for laughs and giggles, first of all, the fact that you would even say fucking giggles is a dead fucking giveaway. If you would have just laughed, we'd have been all right. Now I know I'm onto something. Not that, but you know that shit's true. Shits and grins. Yeah, it would have been fine. You could have just put a fucking smiley emoji. You did this to you. God damn it. Think about this. 40 fucking years and your wife just found out that you're gay. All right. Can't leave only soldier on the top rack there, so I'll have to leave the other 15 for tomorrow. He's a mechanic, allegedly. How many souls have you taken today? I don't take anyone's soul. Can you still be a mechanic? I don't know. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, so we'll find out. Hell, at this rate, I might got struck down by lightning or the gays. Never mind. I think this guy's from Favre country. Favre country? What? Haven't had this much fun since I was piling beets. I'm not sure if that's an innuendo or... You were sleeping with truckers in there. Anyway. Check the boxes tonight, boys. LGBTQ, all the other fucking things. Fuck YouTube, can't get blocked anymore. Yet. What's a lot, lizard? Bill. In the right context, he likes to be called a dragon. I'm a bad person. 18,000 subs coming soon. Help this guy out. Appreciate you. I'm either going to gain 18,000 or lose 18,000. I don't give a shit either way. Don Juan, if you're going to try to, rebut on a, you got to spell it correctly. Put some words in there and punctuation. See, now y'all are just getting fucking generic. It's not even funny. Something a little bit funny. You gotta try to be at least. It's not juvenile fucking humor. Can you spare a square? No. You gotta keep climbing under vehicles. No, I can raise them up so I don't have to climb underneath them. I'm a fat bastard. And I'm not that tall, so we just... I don't aspire to climb under anything, unlike you. Never mind. Also, know that you're the bottom. Never mind. Walk under them. You a midget too? Never mind. Got some good zingers tonight. It is the people on the live stream and the beer. I'm just here for the fucking ride. Bill wouldn't know. He's here to get ridden. Never mind. God damn it. It's alcohol and content. What can I say? Sure, a truckload of those paper towels. No, they all came in a van, matter of fact. Not a truck. What's that vehicle hanging up there? It's not hanging. It's on a lift. Here for the ride. Buckle up, Buttercup. Can we do a knock-knock joke? No. Bill doesn't have the balls or the walls for that. God damn it. I'm 5'6", and ever since I was a boy, I've been crawling under vehicles. What'd you find under there? Never mind. Ever since I was a boy. Who the hell says that? Never mind. Back to gay. Can I buy you a clean hat? Nope. It'll be dirty tomorrow. Which one of you is Jerry and which one of you is John? Listen, have you met Bill? Never. God damn it. Fuck you guys if that's not. I don't give a shit if that's funny or not. Fuck you all. Woo! Oh my God. Bill has worked with thousands of men and women, so I've got pretty thick skin. Wait, what? Did your victim or spouse, partner take over? Thousands? Thousands? The hell do you do that you work with thousands of people? This guy is booger sugar. I don't know what the hell that means. How long have you been transitioning? I don't know. I'm not a grown up yet, but I'm trying to be. Thought her name was ASA. Gonna boot her. Look twice. Which one? Oh, I got you. Too many of them here. Was UAW in Michigan back in the mid-'80s? Are you speaking for yourself, or is your significant other speaking while marginally significant other speaking for you? United Auto Workers, for those that don't know. Not long enough to get a pension, obviously. Bounced around from... That motherfucker was on the line like... Never... God damn it! She's asleep. You! Or you're speaking in the third person. Trying to stand up for yourself on your own fucking comment? Is that what that was? Crown fucking jewel. Never held a job long enough to get a vacation. I'm shocked. There are a lot of things that surprise me. That isn't one of them. And if the shoe fits, you'll probably stick it in your ass. Never mind. Damn it. Going to show up to your workshop. All right. Hell, I didn't feed the pigs today. Let's do it. They're probably hungry anyway. Got one pen of them motherfuckers is going to be hungry. Let's do it. Let me ask you a Q question. Nope. 107 thumbs up. Holy shit. We're getting back into the hundreds pretty damn regular lately for some goddamn reason. I have no idea why. Bill, did you give a thumbs up or is it busy? Never. God. How are the cows? The ones that are still not in the freezer, good. The ones that are in the freezer, even better. Never mind. Calves getting shipped tomorrow. Feel free to jump in with them. Never mind. Why do mechanics always have this yelling, borderline angry, and fed up aura about them? I don't think you know what angry is, but maybe I'm starting to see shit, but oh, that motherfucker was trying to get me. Brick, you got great content. You don't give a shit what people say or think. That what makes you great. Well, I'm kind of square, but I didn't know I needed to be called a brick. I'll be working farm, allegedly. Two inches at 200 miles an hour put a dent in anything. It won't be very deep, but it's how many times it can hit at 200 miles an hour. Overworked and underpaid. Tell my boss that shit all the time. He doesn't care. Anyway, I'm going to show up unannounced to your place. I don't recommend it, but if you're unannounced, I don't recommend it. Live from last call. Tips for breaking things you don't own. What? He just announced it. Everyone says that, nothing happens. I don't want to do that shit. Putting it all out there. It's all going to be on the public record that I don't want to do that shit. I advise you strongly not to show up to my place unannounced. There are consequences for that shit, so I'm putting all that shit out there. So I'll be recorded on the internet. Do not show up to my place unannounced. Just saying. Don't do that shit. Because I don't want to do that shit. Coming tomorrow. Fine. Bringing the worst truck ever to work on. The worst truck ever to work on is going to be the last of your fucking problems. I promise you. I do not take kindly to people showing up to my place unannounced. I can be a very nice person. I can be very cordial and very businesslike. I do not appreciate people that show up here for no fucking reason. So, don't do that. There are times and places where you can meet me, and I have no problem with that. But you don't get to come to my house unexpected. Because you should expect the unexpected. And you will fucking get it. Don't you just have customers drive up unannounced? Few and far between. But most of the time, no. My damn gates are locked. So unless I've opened the gates for deliveries and somebody slips through in between, no. I'm not on a public fucking thoroughfare where there's public road frontage and all that other shit. You got a half mile from my gates to my shop. You show up unannounced, you're fair game. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to play those games. Leave me the fuck alone. Just saying. You must have illegal things going on if you want no one around. Yeah, that's why I run a business here, working for myself, and do business with very prominent people because I have things to hide. I don't want people showing up because I have shit to do. I have a schedule to keep, and I'm trying to get things done. And when random ass people show up and spend half hour, 45 minutes, whatever it is, it can derail your entire fucking day. If you need something, call me. We can work it the fuck out. I could put you on speakerphone and talk you through it versus you showing up here and I have to take the time to talk to you. That's not how this shit works. I will also trip getting out of the truck, severely hurting myself on your property. I don't give a shit. All while announced. Well, you better hope your cell phone coverage is good, because also you were already predetermined not to be welcome on my property, so you're trespassing. Good luck. Act like I don't know the laws. And again, to get here, you would have had to pass the gates, which is private property. So we can start at trespassing and we can go from there. If you were dumb enough to fuck around and find out, I don't want to either. But if you're going to be fucking stupid, I'll jump right in there and play along with you. Because this is my go on my fucking property. Not fucking ever. I don't give a fuck who you are. This is my fucking property. I dictate how things go. You're ignoring the tax questions, which reveals a lot. What fucking questions are you asking? You up to date on your taxes? Check her out and find out. Fact check it if you want. Why don't you just build a large moat with a drawbridge? Because that's viable. Just dig a fucking moat and with a drawbridge, and I have fucking gates a half mile of driveway to get to my fucking shop. Is that not enough? Is that not enough? I want to know. Classical anime. You're out of here. I didn't ignore your question. I was like, fact check it. Fuck it. You're so confident that I've been dodging anything. Do your deed. Oh, well, not technically on your property while blaring the horn, requesting service. What? You can blare your horn all you want. You're going to piss off a lot of people before you're going to get my attention if you're going to blare your horn a half mile from my fucking shop. It's legal to place landmines on your property. No, you'd be trespassing. And for me to place landmines, no. Like, this discussion is fucking, it's retarded, right? First of all, 99.99% of you people are absolutely full of shit. The 0.01% of you that are dumb enough to fuck around and find out, I don't recommend it. I'm going to put that out on the internet right first and foremost. I'm not that person. I'm not looking for a fight. I will absolutely debate you, shit talk you every day of the week. I do not want to get into a fucking confrontation, but I will absolutely 1000% stand my ground every fucking day of the week. Just letting you know. James, it's time for you to go too. I've had enough. What if a large group of rabid coyotes trespass? Got things for that. Ricky, I'm not saying I don't want to do those things. I do not want. I can be a very nice person. This isn't even from being an asshole to people. It's because you guys got you got a fucking keyboard ego and a fucking moth's fucking asshole, and you're never gonna do it. But I'm making goddamn sure that I dot my I's and cross my T's to make sure that I didn't want to do this, and I did not tell you to show up here. So let's not do this shit. Rick is easy to fire up. I'm not fired up. I think I'm pretty calm and collected, mostly. If I get fucking angry, to be fair, nah. Because I know damn well when I'm angry. Because I get scared. There is people think are fired up or whatever. I'll tell you right now, if I'm fired up and or angry, I'm getting the hell out of here. Man told me I had bears on my land. I told him to be very careful when he was here. Why? Because bears wasn't the only thing you were baiting? Never mind. Yep, I see what I did there. Emily, I appreciate you. He's arguing with the comment section like it owes him rent. No. If you owed me money, there'd be a whole lot different resolution to this shit. Steven Smith's out. Good night, happy Halloween. It's not Halloween yet, is it, right? No shit. Halloween, 11 o'clock. How's your truck project going? Be done tomorrow. Fluids and test drive, ready to go.
Yeah.
Halloween's bullshit anyway. It's not even our fucking culture. But we do that shit. Also, I don't have a problem with Halloween for like kids that are like 15 and younger. If you're 15 and you can drive, you got a farmer's permit, you shouldn't be trick-or-treating. You know what? Throw on a fucking sheet, cut some holes in it, go get some candy. I don't give a shit. It's grown-ass fucking people that go to the bar and fucking act like they're fucking dressing up for something. Shut the fuck up. You were last Friday and you were just a drunk douchebag just like you were before, but now you got fucking a hat and a shirt on that makes you look like an asshole. I was an asshole the entire time. Never mind. I used to keep rattlesnakes in Texas. People used to left me be. Should have stayed in Texas. Those motherfuckers will freeze to death. Fucking hate Halloween. My kids ask for candy and shit. Pisses me off. Tell me you can't afford to get candy from Walmart without telling me you can't afford to get candy from Walmart. Get your kids fucking $3 worth of candy and tell them to shut the fuck up. Or take them trick-or-treating. Be a parent. Turns out his kids are probably 27, but anyway. Coming trick-or-treating on your property unannounced. Do it. Thought Emily was leaving. Appreciate you. Still got my back either way. Got the traveling bug. Or some shit. Got the traveling bug until you landed at Detroit Lakes. How in the fuck? This is like the shithole of, never mind, country and metropolitan combined. It's only shitty on, it's country on Tuesday afternoon through Thursday morning, and then it's fucking metro bullshit the rest of the time. So welcome to Detroit Lakes. Now we know why Bills buy. Never mind. God damn it. Appreciate him being live for us. Because I ain't scared of you. That's fine. Fuck around and find out. You don't have to be scared. It's crazy dealing with the entitlement. Yours or theirs? 71. Boomer. I would genuinely ask you, this is going to piss a lot of people off. But I want to know if there's a greater sense of entitlement of the new generation or the boomer generation. Now, because I'll tell you right now, the boomers, the vast majority of them are really self-entitled motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now. No aspiration to do anything better for any of their fucking... And to be fair, a lot of them have shitty fucking children because they made shitty fucking children. Spent more time watching you with my missus. She says you're still watching that guy. Well, that should be fucked up. Rick is right. Think we were just over the top? Over the top. No shit, huh? So somebody has to be a little bit centrist. When are you going to review British food? When British people actually start making good food? Nah, fuck the center. That's what she said. You have to aim. Anyway. Here's the problem. I'm gonna... Let's do a little bit of history here. Because I'm drunk and I want to do history and make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. Coming out of World War I wasn't good. Went into the Great Depression. Coming out of the Great Depression, we got into World War II. Fine. Coming out of World War II, we got into breeding the baby boomers because we kicked ass and took names when we went into the raging fucking 50s. Right? So we made people like Bill. Now have let it... Bill, do you have kids? This should be dumb. 40 years with the same? Should. Could. Maybe. Probably not hers. Never mind. She's gonna say, yeah, 47-year-old. Never. God damn it. My dad kicked ass. Here's the problem. He came out of that war and never wanted you to live the life that he lived. And you did that shit. And if you don't have kids, they didn't do that shit, but you're ungrateful anyway. He kicked ass, and then he let you be Bill. He didn't kick your ass like he should have. You didn't gain fucking respect. Every generation since has sheltered their fucking children because we've never faced adversity. We've never faced adversity like we faced in World War II. And democracy does not, as much as people want to say it's the greatest thing on earth, it doesn't work without adversity. Communism doesn't work without lies, and democracy doesn't work without adversity. And to be fair, democracy doesn't work without communism. Communism can actually work without democracy. So think about that. So there's your political bit for the night and your historical fact. We've done this to ourselves. We've raised every generation to think that they need to be better than the next. So we got to everybody needs to be college educated. Nobody needs to do fucking trade work because you can aspire to do better. We did this to ourselves. My kid's a teacher. Great. Another part of the indoctrinated fucking problem. And I'll tell you right now, my wife is too, but 98% of them are part of the indoctrinated problem that's creating the fucking children that we have. Because the parents can't parent and the teachers can't teach because they're fucking corrupt to the system and the parents are shitbags and they don't do anything for their children when they're not in the fucking school. Just saying. So there, I said it. You know, it works better. The entire world minding their own business. Everybody got to piss off. Not like we need them to do 90% of the shit we never asked them for to begin with. So I don't know which side of the pond you're on there, Shambles. But geopolitically, you realize how politics works? We came from over there. Fellow mechanic. Nope. I'm almost a mechanic, but I do naval vessels for Canadian military. I appreciate your service. I'm just a fuck around and find out. Mechanic is a stretch, right? I have not indoctrinated myself enough to fucking feel like that I'm a mechanic. But I will sell my services for money. Not like Bill. Never mind. Whole lot of troops went through absolute hell in the Korean and Vietnam wars, and the Bush-Israel caused wars, and the Big E weren't exactly fun either. Oh, exactly. But, like, generational change, Vietnam, yes. The Korean War, meh. Gulf War. I'm talking generational change. Vietnam changed. I know enough about the Vietnam War, but I don't think it was generational change. There was a lot of shit going on that was on the side of zero fucks given. Wow. Look like your name is Kevin. Coming from a Kevin. Never mind. Iron Man's in. Bill has done a lot of things for money. I believe that. And as far as being, I'm not this trailblazer in solution. I'm just pointing out the obvious. People, the shit that people seem to forget of how we got here. If you forget the past, you're doomed to repeat it. That's the problem. We don't learn shit from what we've done. Welcome to 2008, 2009. I'm telling you right now, we're going right back to the well again. Have you seen how much fucking housing costs? I don't give a fuck who you want to blame it on. We're going right back to the well. Only this time, we're not getting out of it. At all. Nobody is. So you better buckle up, Buttercup. I wouldn't have bought a goddamn thing in the last 5 years or the next fucking 10. I'd stay the hell out of that shit. Johnson was the big problem with the Namor. There was a lot of problems with that. You have employees? Hell no. Justin Hill says, Kias are the best vehicle. All right. If that's a hill that you're going to die on, it's going to be a shallow one. It's going to be a bump in the road. Never mind. What's your opinion on electric vehicles? Not now. Why don't our men stand and protect USA instead of attacking Vietnam? What the hell are you talking about? When the hell was the last time we attacked Vietnam? Are we going back to the 70s, or what are you doing here? Ford or Chevy? If you can pay the bill, I don't care. Hyundai is a terrible brand. Same as a fucking Kia. Why did the USA go to Vietnam? Well, primarily for political reasons. In hindsight, if you deep dive, you talk to people that were actually in Vietnam when Vietnam kicked off, there was some fucked up shit going on over there. Was it our business geopolitically? No. If we're talking about geopolitics, like I don't care what goes on in your house any more than you care what goes on in my house. So if we're talking about geopolitics, should have left it the fuck alone. Right? Just saying. But that could be said for a lot of places. Though, the other side of that is, see if you can write a bill and throw some shit down the pipe and we can say, hey, the military needs XYZ, ... It stimulates a lot of shit into the economy. We need to boost some things. So do we see a gap here? Where, hey, from World War I to World War II to Vietnam to Korea to Desert Storm to Iraq, what's the common link here? Military funding starts tapering off. We need to kick some shit back into that. I'm just saying. So we need a conflict because it's easier to pass legislation when there's a conflict than it is during peacetime. Just saying. Cold War. Don't forget about the Cold War. Wasn't even a hot war. Don't forget about the Cold War, which cost more money than all of them. We had problems today. They were just kicking down the road. We've had problems for all of your lifetime and double of mine that we've been kicking down the road. We've been kicking a lot of things down the road. Like, to be fair, never should have fucking signed NAFTA. And we should have kicked Russia's ass the first time there was a hinkling that they had a fucking nuke. We should have kicked their ass. As soon as that was intelligence, because we had them first, we should have kicked their ass. Because we could have. But we didn't. Because politics. Only God owns the land? Nah. At the end of the day, space owns the land. We're just on a rock in the middle of the fucking universe at this point. We will be just like the fucking dinosaurs and just like the fucking Ice Age. We are here for that little bit. And when we cycle out, Earth's done with us. We're done. It's not a choice. We don't get to save this shit for the eternity. Global warming and every other goddamn thing that people want to believe in. We had an Ice Age. We had dinosaurs. Stop it. We are here until the fucking atmosphere does not want us to be. And we're gone. That's how it's going to work. It's reality. He's divorced. And remarried. Found a victim. Never mind. My wife is great. You served? Have not. I'm broken and fucked up. Can't do that shit. I appreciate those that have, though. Don't get me wrong.
Ah.
She couldn't breathe. Wow. I got the fat joke there. There's other ways to, never mind. More than one way to skin a cat. I was here. My grandfather was in Air Force too. I'm a janitor now. Hey man, you know what? I don't care what you do for a living. You're working for it. We need everybody to fucking make the world go round. The problem was, again, if we want to go back in generational, World War I, World War II, everybody had a purpose. Everybody contributed to kicking the world's ass because we wanted to dominate, right? Everybody had a purpose. It didn't matter if it was the kids getting out of school and going to haul scrap to the scrapyard because they needed to make that shit into munitions. And they would get a nickel and go to the fucking store and get a Coke. Didn't matter. Everybody had a purpose. Then we started pandering to fucking people and allowing them to be on these subsidies and programs that were supposed to be temporary help that people have lived on for fucking ever. I don't give a damn if you're fucking 99.98% of the fucking population, unless you're in a wheelchair drooling on your fucking self. You can do something for society. You don't have to like it, but you need to contribute. Because I'll tell you right now, if we were this society in that era, we'd be fucked. There is zero fucking chance we would rally now. Zero. Because everybody'd be, what's in it for me? we would be fucked, and I was taking that completely the wrong way. Government should give jobs in areas people request. Nope. That is not how that shit should work. As much of an education system as we have, we should have specialized education. We should have education where from this grade to this grade, these are the things you test good at. We'll advance you to this section. These guys go to this one, and those, and as they get older, you break it down. By the time you're a senior in high school, you got 2 or 3 options. These are the things you're going to be good at, but you're going to be really good at them because you've been educated your entire childhood to be good at them. You're going to be successful. You're not going to have the mental health issues. You're going to contribute to society. We're going to be better as a fucking country. It's not that fucking hard. All those things could be done right now. Simple fucking changes. But no. You know why? Because somebody decided we needed to have equality and you can be anything you want to be. That's not fucking true. Living off energy drinks. What? Kids coming out of high school still can't properly read or write. They're dumb as fuck. I mean, based on how you're going to say that kind of shit, I wouldn't be judging. Would we be capable of building what we need to defend ourselves now? No. Nope. Let's say I want to be an astronaut, but the education needs to also provide it. In today's society, we don't. You were, first and foremost, you were not going to be on this live stream if you wanted to be an astronaut. Secondly, there are specialized careers or education that could have got you there as a child. Had you tested through those? Doctor, lawyer, and the other. Could have chose the other. Now you go into college. Try it out. My phone sucks. So did your education. Bill's out. So I finally call his ass to bed, or he's got work to do. Never mind. It's Thursday evening. Weekenders are up. Never mind. There's a will, there's a way. My education was fine, like you've never had a typo. Doesn't stop me from making fun of you for it. It's not the point. We're trying to do comedy here. I don't try to do the serious shit. But here we are. You want to know how we got here? This is how we got here. People need to fucking realize how we got our society to where we are. Because we did this to us. It didn't fucking happen. We're not fucking victims. We all did this. I don't give a damn how old you are. We all did this shit. We're all part of it. And if you want to fucking change it, then we need to fucking realize where we went wrong. Fuck. For laughs and giggles, when I was a child, Thursday was always Queers Day. So you found yourself, or that was not me saying that. That was I was reading for fucking Bill, by the way. God damn it. Need to lay off the dues. It was probably the 15 fucking beers that I had before the due. Everyone needs to do what they love. Nope. Disagree. You can absolutely love doing something and be fucking horseshit at it. You need to do what you're good at and be successful. Loving something can be fucking when you're off work. Just saying. Says they love crack. Should they do it? Exactly. Addicts love a lot of things. I like beer. Should I have drank 15 of them? No. That's why I switched to a pop for a minute. Nope, because you will live miserable. That's not true. If you're good at it and you're successful, you will be, happiness will accompany that. Doing what you love and not being fucking successful at it will lead to misery, for fucking sure, and mental health problems. It's why people go fucking study the arts, and make zero fucking money for their entire fucking life, have a way higher fucking suicide rate than a lot of other people. Because you weren't fucking good at it, you didn't make any money, and you weren't fucking successful. Couldn't pay your fucking bills. This shit's not rocket science. Speaking of misinformation from Newsmax, there is nothing here from Newsmax. This isn't that hard to fucking figure out. Look around you. Stop the hate speech and bigotry. I'm unsubscribing. Thank you. I appreciate you leaving. Strike crack. Never mind. Wrong place, probably, but an artist in New York makes $20K a painting. You know what? And if he sells 2 paintings a fucking year, guess what? He made 40 grand and he's $60,000 in debt just to pay his fucking rent. Artists are vastly hit and miss. How many times have you been like, how many $20,000 artist paintings have you bought? I want to know. Because you sure as hell wouldn't be here if you were. Usually artists are valued after death, 100%. Probably more than 100% of the time. Sort of common sense is not all that common. I'm guessing you love being a mechanic. It's a means to an end. And mechanic is a relative word. I do what I have to make money. There's a large group of individuals better sure they can afford the antibiotics. I mean, that's... No, I do not equate money to success, but there needs to be success and building something in life. Money doesn't have to be all of it, but you don't have to make this fallacy of I made artwork and I made nothing in life. I did nothing. But we have bullshit paintings hanging out on the wall that made me no fucking money. I have an arts degree that I spent $120,000 on, and I've gotten zero fucking returns for. While that person, educated from a child to an adult, given specific fucking terms and education to get to being successful, could have much better contributed themselves to fucking society than what we have now. We have people that have amassed massive amounts of fucking education debt that can't contribute a goddamn thing to our society, and we think that we need to give that shit to them for free? Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck the 30% interest rates on credit cards. Jack that shit on the fucking education rate. You stupid assholes. Thought you could be something? If you got a job in your field, I agree with absolutely fucking working with you. But you went and fucking took a arts degree for fucking 4 years and you're not even working in the field. You're working at fucking fast food? Fuck you. 30%. Kiss my ass. Anthony's in from the UK. What's the time for you? 11:25. Basket weaver. There has to be accountability here somewhere. We've driven ourselves, as a society, we've driven ourselves off the fucking tracks, and nobody wants to be accountable for it. We just act like it's okay. Like, how the hell are we going to get back on track if we don't be accountable for what we just did? Doing what you love is not a job. It's how to get people to work. I'm just saying. That's not true. That is absolutely not true. You can love your job and be absolutely horseshit at it. Sorry for your luck. You can do it for a lot of fucking years and absolutely be horseshit at it. I've been doing this for a lot of years. Never said I was good at it. Saying. I would say the super rich and the politicians are to blame. Then explain. Explain to me how the rich, which most of them are self-made, 65%, and the politicians that were voted into office are to blame. Again, we voted for them. Maybe not unanimously. They didn't get there without people's fucking decisions. Stop blaming other people. We did this to us. Shit. You don't get to vote one way and blame the other way. It doesn't work that way. Shit. Your vote don't mean shit. Really? Really? There's 10,000 to 20,000 rich people. Well, which one is it? Versus billions of broke people. What do you call rich? Well, you got to classify rich, first of all. The 10,000 people choose who they want to be president. So there is not how many billion. Somebody Google how many billionaires are in the United States. And I absolutely disagree. Poor people are just poor. We have no say in anything. That's not true. By your logic, 10,000, even at 10,000 billionaires, there's 300 million people in the United States. Right? $700 to 800 billion in the world. 300 million in 350 million in the United States. 1,135 billionaires. Okay? 10,000 people are super rich from the billionaires. Your math isn't working. You're absolutely going backwards here. You do not understand what you're talking about. By your own fucking math, they are vastly outnumbered. There's 300 million people in the United States. 350. However you want to go it. We're 5.8 trillion in wealth. Global wealth is what? 14 trillion? Even still, if we're gonna vote, you'd be able to run the numbers. Poor people watch Newsmax and the news all day, which is controlled by the very few rich people. But I thought there was 10,000 rich people. Now there's very few. Your math isn't mathing. Also, do you realize how much said rich people actually pay for the majority of the taxes in this country? I want to know. 10,000 is very few in a world of billions, but you're not even close. You're actually doing the math in my favor. You know that, right? $10,000 is a lot for someone with nothing as yourself. $10,000 what? And poor people aren't hiring. Yeah. How many poor people do you see making jobs? I'm just saying. 1,135 billionaires in the United States as of September. Exactly. How many of those are paying the vast majority of taxes in the United States? Most of them. 51 or 2%. Because we're talking about the real world, and this is the real world. We're the richest country in the nation, in the world. Okay, global billionaires. How many global billionaires are there? You're still not going to hit 10,000.
I
don't know that you're going to hit 2. 2,000? You might. Nope. You're not hitting 2,000. I'll bet a beer on that. I'll drink it. I'll drink a 16th if I got it. Link anyway. I don't know how I can drink this many beers and you people can be this fucking stupid. It's a real fucking problem. You know that, right? Poor people here choose drugs over capital. Where we go? No, we're the richest for fucking sure. Musical mastermind over 40 trillion in debt. We did this to us. Do you want to get into the facts of how we got this far into debt? 3,028 global billionaires. Wow, I'm actually surprised. That does make sense now I think about the EU, and that makes more sense. I didn't think about the EU. We're a long ways off from 10,000. How much of global GDP does 3,028 global billionaires fucking control? Because to get back to the facts, they're still outnumbered. People do crazy things for $2,000. That is a fights with me and says numbers are wrong and math is wrong. Your numbers are wrong. Rich people do not control poor people. That's not true. This isn't a fucking... It's not global fucking slavery, you dumb fuck. You have choice. Tell me you're a fucking hardcore liberal without telling me you're a hardcore liberal. Fuck you, dude. You can go and vote to do better. You think you have a choice? You're damn right I have a choice. I can just on a personal level, I don't give a fuck about voting. I can live a quality of life that I want to. I'm far more right than you'll ever be. Because you're mountain of fucking right? Really? You realize you were off by fucking 70%. My day is that we don't have democracy and the power is in U.S. people. What? Us people. The poor don't choose to be poor, but lazy people choose to be poor. It's a cultural thing. And I'm going to go back and say, if we had better educated people specifically to their skill set, we wouldn't have nearly the fucking problem we currently have. People would be much more successful. We told people that they could be things that they couldn't actually be. You had to get a fucking education and secondary education, all those other things. You can go dig potatoes and be plenty fucking successful. But we never told them that. AJ, what are you talking shit about? What are you working on? Beer. Focused education would have solved 90% of these fucking problems. We could have solved 90% of these problems 75 years ago. 1950. Focused education. Out of World War II, kicking ass, taking names. Focused education. We would be the marquee of the fucking world if we had done that. But we didn't do that. You know why we didn't do that? Because we wanted global democracy. And we wanted fucking conflict, because democracy doesn't work without adversity. Because adversity makes the money turn, creates taxes. If we didn't have adversity, we wouldn't have taxes. I'm telling you right now, without foreign conflict, does anybody know when taxes started? Do a quick Google search. Israel wanted conflict. The hell does that have to do with anything? Do you know when Israel became a fucking country? Long before any of our times. 3000 BC. Nope. Federal tax in the United States. Bro almost has some grasp on reality. Israel became a country when our problem started. That's not true at all. (1913). What shortly happened thereafter? So did we preamble federal taxes right before the First World War? Or was that just, golly darn, it just so happens. How many years have we gone without without some type of conflict or foreign interest since World War I? You don't have to Google it. It's zero. We've had bases fucking everywhere since then. Because we have to support the effort of freedom. Then everything went corrupt. You're AJ, we're not playing that game. We can have a discussion about it, but if you're going to say stupid shit, we don't need to do that. This live stream's making me thirsty now. I'm just pointing some things out to some folks that maybe didn't know them. I'm just saying, if you don't know a little bit about fucking world history and how we got here, you need to. AJ's literally saying the history. No, he's not. You can't fix stupid. No, but you should be able to hit it with your hammer from time to time. Never mind. Don't believe history. Which history? We all have history. Unless you were there. No, I disagree with that. Don't believe the parts they're telling you. Listen to the parts they're not. Does that make sense? Because that absolutely makes sense to me. Don't believe what they are telling you. Listen to the parts that they're not telling you. Read between the lines. Absolutely. Shit will make a lot more sense if you start doing that. They definitely didn't teach that type of history in my school. It's really not that hard to figure out. History is written by the winners of wars. To some extent, you're correct. But aside from the last 150 years, wars were fought to be won and conquered, kicked ass and took names. You did something with it. Now it's just geopolitical. It's all bullshit. You got into a fucking war. You fucking fought. You took their shit. You ever left your state? Constant state of confusion? No, I don't run out of lines very often. Never mind. Come on back, Clayton. You were booted by accident. It happens. 56 in and 138 thumbs up. Hot damn. He said, prove me wrong, and they did. Be careful what you ask for. Prove me wrong what? Where? Do I think Israel's corrupt as fuck? 100%. I will say this, and it's absolutely going to push the fucking... Do you know how much of our defense budget goes to Israel? Because this will be fun on the internet. Take a wild fucking guess. Based on global GDP and all the other money we spend on geopolitics and every other fucking thing. And I'm not picking on who they are or their religious beliefs. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. Just on the numbers. Shambles wants to be told the fuck off. Fine. Did it? Speaking of where we came from, if there was no humans on the planet during the time of dinosaurs, then where did we come from? Evolution. Nobody still answered my question. I'd say since 2020, there's been some shady shit politically happening. Did you just open your fucking eyes in 2020? Really? 6 out of 10 on the burp. So nobody knows that we spend, of our defense budget, 30% of it. Right over there. Country of 9 million people. Throwing it out there. For only because we backed him up. $30 wasted. I'm not saying if it's wasted. I'm saying geopolitically, what are the benefits? If we're just talking numbers, I want to know. It's not my GMC. 30% of the time, every time. That was a good burp. We need to get back into times when men can just be men again. And actually talk about things and have a conversation. Is that the wall of shop tells? We're working on it. Evolution. Everything from nothing. So then where did we come from, jackass? I don't care. I know where I came from. I don't even talk to her anymore. Never mind. I'm not trying to predate human existence on the fucking planet. I'm trying to figure out and tell people where we got in the last 100 fucking years. Because we got fucking retarded. We went from kicking ass and being world dominance to being a fucking tit-sucking cocksucker in the last fucking 25 years for sure. Nope. Been more than that. 40. I don't know where it came from. I just know where it came into. Back when trans was just part of a car. That's right. You know what? That was a thing fucking 50 years ago. You were just weird and they made songs and left it alone. You didn't have to have your own bathroom and every other goddamn thing. Oh, shut up about trans, man. They're 1% of the population. That doesn't matter. It's just some kitten with a gun. Tell me you're not one of them without telling me you're not one of them. Never mind. Do you know the Chevy Caprice? Sure do. Good cars. Nothing wrong with that shit. Truck engine, truck suspension, and a four-door sedan. We got important shit to worry about. Coming from someone that's screen name is just some kitten with a gun. Pussy. Never mind.
Ah.
Those Tahoes are very reliable. I mean, it's not a Tahoe, but close enough. Fuck it. What? $4L60s? Oh, yeah. The 4L60 is on its way out. That motherfucker has a plow mount on it. Shit. You got fucking 1 push forward and 3 push backwards before that motherfucker shits the bed. That's about how half of you motherfuckers were born. Never mind. 150 thumbs up. Hot damn. You need 3 or 4 more cold ones to score a 10 on that burp. How far behind are you on the fucking comments? Or live stream? $5.3 with a TH350 and an S10 is a good combo. No. Infab Customs. If that's the benchmark for your good combo, you haven't done good work since the 90s. Anyway, is that your personal truck? No. Out of all you got, what's made in the USA? A lot of shit. I'm not going through it. Can I borrow it? No. 6.0 with a 4L80 works pretty well. Don't miss a gas station. It'll be fine. You can pass everything but a gas station. You ever do the dirty dancing lift on yourself with the truck lift? What? Justin, get the hell out of here. Can I tell you a mama joke? No. Do you like the 6.7 liter? Which one? No. Just subscribe to you. I think you're a pretty cool dude. I don't know how long you've been here, but you probably won't in a minute. $352 volt or 4 volt? You'd have to go 4 volt. When the hell was that ever a question? All your closes the gap. Thing lifting the truck, the LED lights, your machine in the back, all made in foreign country. So, fire away. I don't know where the hell that's made. Hell, I don't know where half this shit's made. Might be. I think Scott Towels are still made in the USA. I don't fucking know. I got a lot of tools over here that are still made in the USA. OTC, Motorcraft. I don't give a shit, dude. Thoughts on Japanese cars? I don't care. Can you pay the bill? Do you consider yourself a cool guy? I don't know what you define as cool. No. Probably an asshole to most people. You don't want to talk about the truth. You sure as hell don't want to debate it very long. AC machine? I don't know if Molly makes that in the USA or not. Emily was made in the USA. Not mine, doesn't count. Never mind. Well. Do you like Creedence Clearwater Revival? I don't listen to music, so I don't care. I have no fucks to give. I have a question, so it should be dumb. Anyone that announces they have a question before asking the question, it's dumb. If U.S. allowed foreign cars with no tariffs, your car manufacturers would die overnight. Well, tariffs should absolutely apply. Do you any fucks to give? Carlos. No, you're probably not from here. You need to work on some words. Do you have soft hands? I don't know. Ask my wife. Never mind. Told you, Colin. I'm born and raised in Bama. Roll Tide. I don't give a fuck. If you were that goddamn dedicated to watching people run around and do stupid shit with fucking sticks and balls and every other goddamn thing, then I don't care. Baseball, hockey, football, basketball, it doesn't matter. It's all fucking stupid shit. And I'm a fat kid and I never aspired to be any of those things. I have no time watching it. You all want to watch it? Watch it. I got shit to do. And I believe that is a goddamn waste of damn time when you could have been accomplishing something with your day versus sitting down and fucking spending 4 hours watching that stupid shit. Emily says Bama fans are assholes. That's personal. Hockey, at least you can beat people up and sit in the penalty box for 5 minutes. It's not even that much of an ass kicking. One of them falls down. The other one doesn't get to jump on top. They break it up as soon as somebody slips a little bit. My wife used to like hockey a lot. I took her to a few games because I was nice, and it's dumb. All you get to do is fucking grab each other by the jersey and play fucking... How many times have you ever seen one of those motherfuckers get knocked clean the fuck out? That would have been cool. Probably been more of a fan. Nope. They weren't even that good at striking. Shit. You have a fucking horse collar and you still can't punch him in the face. Where the fuck? Talk about soft hands. Anyway. How's it hanging, Rick? A little left. Never mind. If aliens came to Earth, do you think they'd pick you to be our leader? No. I'm subscribing. Tell me you make bad choices without telling me you make bad choices. Never mind. Broody hands in. You have a urinal in your shop. Just asking for a friend. Have a fucking bathroom over there. Shit. Knocked the dude out second punch and they carted him off. He laid on the ice for a few minutes. I mean, I'd be a fan. But even the highlights I've seen here and there, they're horseshit at punching. I'm a Hoosier fan. Who the hell are the Hoosiers? I didn't know fucking Hooters had a football team. Is it a football? Never mind. Are you in your shop to get away from your family for a while? Kids are growing up. I'm old as fuck. I got grandchildren. My wife's probably in bed because midnight happened in a hurry. God damn it. I gotta go. If you're a Hoosier fan, come on out here to Indiana. That's the nickname of my state. What? I asked because I want to put one in our garage for my hubby. Tell him to go around the fucking corner. Yeah, plumbing to put in said urinal. He's going to put a pipe through the wall. I work in here every day for a living, so I have a bathroom, but so I don't have to go to the house and do business. First warning, pal. Stop swearing, I'm going to turn you off. Look who got turned off. Can I touch your beard? No. You don't have enough money for that. And my name's not Bill. Never mind. I was probably entirely too mean to that asshole, but anyway, he was here. It's just proof they've been making them for 71 years. Never mind. I hope you recycle. Yep, turn food into shit every day. What are your favorites for Thanksgiving dinner, my wife? Never mind. Had anyone ever called you Slick Rick? Yeah, because that's going to be an original. It's not the 70s, and we're not working at a fucking Route 66 fucking gas station, you dickhead. Dressing or stuffing? I'm usually more the guy to do the stuffing. She's the one that does the dressing. Never mind. Lee wants to know where Broody Hen's from. Why are you showing us your weenus? Because it's dirty. One was black for a minute. I didn't want it to get longer than the other. I see what you did there. It's a beautiful thing that you're still married again, and have grandchildren. It says a lot about your loyalty and ability to raise a family. Practiced once, I'm not gonna lie. But if you're gonna practice, you gotta call her your practice wife when you get married. I checked the box on that one. Message retracted. It's fine. You should take that back. Go ahead with the insults. It'll be fine. Am I mad? Do you keep a snake in your boot? I don't know. Something in there chafing the hell out of my heel, but lines up after I take a piss. Never mind. North Carolina. And then you got alligators as pets. I do not live in a climate where alligators are going to live more than 4 months. Do you smoke marijuana? Yeah, all the fucking time. I'm a pretty good fucking alcoholic, but pothead, nope, can't do it. I can drink me a lot of fucking beer, though. Bet your farts are nightmare fuel. They might be. Ask my wife. Anywho. Used to have gators as pets. That's just diabolical. Why don't you get a keg? Because cans are portable. Believe it or not all of the time when I'm drinking, I'm live streaming. I like to go around and fuck around with tractors in my... So... I know I can beat chugging. You've been chugging a lot of things, and spelling was not one of them. You ever feel depressed? Don't have time for that shit. You have things to do and success to make, then you have nothing to be depressed about. Favorite country artist? I don't listen to music. Give no fucks. There is so much crazy shit going on in my head on a daily basis. There is no need for music. I can tell you right now. Also, I listen to things that if we want to debate them, again, try to have a little bit of purpose and recollection, not fucking music and garbage. Show me your scissor lift. I could spell scissor, that would be great, but there it is. Alice SLP 9K. Who's turned 27. Welcome to the shit show. Congratulations, Carlos. Well, at least you got the name to get government benefits once it opens back up. Never mind. God damn it. Just tell them you got here illegally. It'll be fine. Sam, you didn't need to pile on. Oh, I'm 24. John Deere International Harvester, what's your brand of tractor? Cheap. My primary is a Kubota. Carlos is going to come stay at your place. I wouldn't recommend it. The law is right down the road, so. Atlas, not Alice. It'll lift to like 72 or 74 inches. If I close the hood, it'll go a little bit further, but I'm a short bastard, so That's a 12-foot ceiling. It'll lift that motherfucker's higher than any 2-post you want to go. I'm not illegal. You have to document that shit on the internet. I'm not either. Go ahead and deport me. If I go back to where my family came from, that unraveled the wreath. Never mind. Fuck you guys if that wasn't funny. Mountain Dew is my favorite. Mountain Dew is my crutch at this point. I gotta go. Tomorrow's a new day or a dumb day or. Bye, bitches.